let's get started making this phenomenal homemade fried chicken. We are going to, of course, need some chicken. I am using chicken legs today, and then we are going to need some buttermilk. And you can also flavor your buttermilk with some hot sauce. You can use sriracha, hot sauce, any kind of hot sauce that you like if you want. That is optional. Just place the hot sauce into your buttermilk, mix it around, and then we're going to pour our buttermilk over our chicken. This is going to sit for about 45 minutes, and you do want to make sure that all the chicken is nice and snug in there and getting really well coated and sitting in that buttermilk. We're also going to need some Ritz crackers, some regular plain old corn flakes, and I've got some saltine crackers. This is going to make a phenomenal crust or breading or whatever for our chicken. And what we're going to do is we're going to place these into a Ziploc bag. So let's open that up and get all of those crackers and stuff in there. And then we're going to get a rolling pin, make sure all the air is out of the bag, and we're going to crush these up until it becomes a really nice fine like breadcrumbs. Just go ahead and take the rolling pin, move it around, turn it around, do whatever you gotta do to make sure that it's nice and fine, like so. If there's any big pieces still left, just take your fingers and kind of just crush them between your fingers. But as you can see, it's a really nice fine breading that's going to be perfect for our fried chicken. Any big pieces, just crush them between your fingers or so. And then we're also going to be needing some other ingredients, like we're going to be needing some cilantro. I have a handful of cilantro as well as 2 garlic cloves in my little blender cup here. We're also going to be needing 2 eggs. There's my cracker mixture in the back there, and we're also going to be needing some flour. To my eggs, I'm going to add in some onion powder. I'm also going to add onion powder to my cracker mixture and onion powder to my flour mixture. I'm just going to season these all with onion powder, garlic powder as well. Garlic to my eggs, garlic to my crackers, garlic to my flour. I'm also going to be adding some seasoned salt to my eggs and flour mixture alone because the cracker mixture already has salt in it from the saltines and the Ritz, and I don't want to be too salty. So I'm just going to add some seasoned salt to my eggs and to my flour, as well as some black pepper to my eggs, crumb mixture, and my flour mixture. I'll have everything listed below in the description box so it doesn't get too confusing. It's really not that difficult. It's just season everything, but the cracker mixture already has salt, so leave salt out of that. Going to mix those eggs together real well, and then we're going to, if you need a little bit of water, or you can use a little bit of vinegar, or even a little bit of lemon juice, you can add that to your cilantro mixture, which we're going to blend up. Now all I'm doing is I'm mixing together my breadcrumb mixture, make sure all those flavors that we added gets really well incorporated together. And then we're going to go ahead and blend our cilantro and our garlic. Now if you want to, you can add a hot pepper to this, or some hot sauce or pepper sauce. If you want this to be really nice and spicy, you can definitely add that to it. Blend that up, and then we're just gonna start putting this whole thing together. Now what we're going to do is we're going to need a little bit of buttermilk from the chicken, and we're just going to add that to our eggs. So kind of making like a little egg wash with some buttermilk. And I'm going to mix that all around. We're just going to take one of our pieces of chicken at a time, and then we're going to shake up all that excess buttermilk. Now pull the skin back off your chicken like so. And then we're going to place in that green seasoning mixture under the skin of our chicken. It's going to get a little messy, but it is worth it. Just tuck that under the skin and just kind of massage it into the chicken, and then place the skin back over the chicken like it was initially. And then we're going to take that and dunk it in our flour and mix it just make sure everything is really nice and coated, not mixed, but coated with the flour, and shake off any of the excess. And then we're going to take that and put it in our egg mixture, and then we're going to shake off all the excess and then place it in our crumb mixture. Sure everything is nice and coated with the crumbs, and then we're going to place this on a plate and let this sit for about 15 to 20 minutes or so. I'm going to show you again what I did. I just took my chicken, shook off the excess buttermilk, pulled the skin back, place a little bit of that cilantro mixture under the skin, put the skin back to how it was initially in the beginning, tuck that under there, make sure that it stays under the skin because it's going to fry and it's going to help make that chicken even more juicy and just delicious and full of flavor. And if you add hot pepper to this, it makes it really nice. And it's going to add in our chicken to our flour, make sure it's really nice and coated. Shake off any excess flour. Then we're going to add that to our egg mixture. Roll it around, shake off any excess. If the skin does pull back up, just pull it back down, make sure that it stays covering the chicken, and then just toss in our bread crumb-like cracker mixture thing. Just coat it really well, and this is going to sit for about 20 minutes so it kind of dries out a little bit. And we've got our oil, which is nice and hot. I can see a little bit of bubbles. It's on medium heat, and I'm going to place in one chicken at a time. Wait a few seconds, and I'm going to place in my other piece of chicken. I don't want to drop the temperature of the oil too much. Now, this is going to cook for about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on the size of your chicken. And we're going to cook this on medium heat. Now, I'm using a small pot, so I'm just using 2 pieces of chicken at a time. And we're going to flip this about every 5 to 6 minutes or so, making sure every piece becomes nice and golden brown and evenly cooked, and not one part is too brown and the other part's not cooked properly. So just flip it every 5 minutes or so for about 20 to 25 minutes until your chicken is fully cooked through. And that is it. These chicken pieces are phenomenal. They're absolutely delicious. It is so flavorful. It has a really lovely crunch. It is super moist and juicy on the inside. The flavors from the cilantro and the garlic is just throughout the entire chicken. This is just amazing. I hope that you guys enjoy this recipe. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.